Jordan Camenker.
What do you do with this? All right, here we go.
All righty then. I want to honor the folks who came before. Allison, that was a wonderlandish speech. I loved it. Tim, kind of glad you didn't linger. Mark, it's going to be a sheer pleasure. Mark, that was good for what ailers us. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I know. Sean, you left me, you know what's coming, almost tuckered out. Okay. I'm just joshing. Okay, here we go. So here we go. This is fun stuff, isn't it? I get first to talk about our buddy Tim here. I don't think y'all know, I have to talk about this. I don't think you know that Tim has been married to his wife, Carissa, for 42 years. 42 years. It's all, but you didn't hear this. They met back 42 years before. They met at a Christian retreat. Interestingly, she was at the time engaged to another fellow. Did I tell you that Tim owns a gun? Oh my goodness. And you've been doing like PC stuff for a long time, right? I didn't know he was politically correct because of all the deer meat, but Tim was getting into that stuff back when those computers were run by a hamster wheel. I mean, he is old. He really is old. And Carmelo, I got to tell you that southern accent that you did, you sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know. I love. You remember when COVID came, and so we're all going online, and Tim's got us set up, and he's got all that antivirus stuff. In fact, he's the only one who didn't catch COVID. I like that. And yes, yeah, 3-second delay. Thank you, Jay. I knew someone would get he shot up a truck part before I could get to it. I'm bummed out about that. And I want to tell you, because he was deer hunting when that happened. And let me tell you, that shot up truck with all that deer blood in it, that cost him a lot of dough. It really did. No, that was more than $1 or $2. His bank account was stagnant for a long time. Carissa says sometimes he still goes out stag, but it's all right. It's a good thing that you didn't die along with it because it's Tim, you know. There wouldn't have been any dental records, so I like it. Mark Shear. It has been a sheer pleasure knowing you, my friend. Now, little known factoid. Mark has been married to his wife for 42 years. Apparently he was engaged to someone else at the time, but then the guy had a gun. So I don't know. Mark is a hospital executive. You know, he travels in that rarefied atmosphere. And Tim, you know, owns his own. So he invited Tim to some Central Florida business executives meeting, and Tim asked, "Will there be deer meat?" And so, one of his favorite pastimes, you know, is to go on the bicycle. He goes all over the place on the bicycle. You ever wondered why? I asked Mark about it. Why would he do that? There's a basketball, there's football. He gets to wear tight spandex. Now, the last thing, you guys, Mark's secret love is to go surfing. He loves it. Tahiti, Australia, you name it. His favorite spot is Southern California, Venice, California. But if they knew that he was actually like a business executive, they'd excommunicate him from the club. So He has a wig when he surfs, and he's got a whole new lexicon. It's like, whoa, dude. It's like, you ask Mark what kind of day it was. Tubular. Groovy, Mark, groovy. But before we're done, we got Linda Spear. And I'm so glad, oh, Linda Spear, I'm glad you Toastmastered right here. She's a delight, absolutely delightful. Oh, no, okay, I'll wind it up real quick. So I don't know if you knew it, but in October of 2023, we were missing Linda. She didn't come to a lot of meetings. It was so bad that the TG Lee Dairy released 170,000 2% half-gallon milk cartons with her picture on it and a thing that said, "Have you seen this woman?" And she went on one of those dating sites, remember? I asked her, how did it go? She goes, the guy they sent to me was he was older than Roy. I didn't realize it was carbon dating. Just like okay, and she has that 90-pound greyhound. You ever seen that? That dog is so big. Gary Adams stood on a chair and started squealing. So, all right, you guys, I love all three of you. This club has magic. It has a je ne sais quoi. You can't quite put your finger on it. But you know it's amazing and you know it's special. And you three are a big part of what makes it so special. Thank you for everything you've done. Thanks, Jordy.